TV. Good to see you. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you are looking forward to a brilliant Friday and indeed looking forward to a brilliant weekend as well. We've got loads for you here on Crafters TV for the rest of the day today and indeed into tomorrow as well. It is me and the fish all the way through today and tomorrow. We've got some fantastic shows. We have got brand new launches. We've got fun and games. We've got prizes, giveaways, and that's just today. We've got Friday Night Live coming up a little bit later on, but this is the pick of the week, the official launch of another brand new Christmas item. That's the good news. The bad news is, as we always do with new launches, we had a preview of this in Wake Up Call this morning, and, well, we've only got 44 showstoppers remaining. Eek, in the words of producer Johnny. It is our brand new set of top and bottom edgeable dies, and they are going to create for you just the most stunning Christmas projects. They have been flying out of the door. We have options available for you. If you're in the EU and the UK, you can go for just the collection on its own. You can go for the dies individually. If you're in the US, there are 24 showstoppers left where you'll get a whole host of other goodies as well, which I will take you through as we go through the show. But the tip from the top here is to don't wait. Get shopping now, and then you can sit back and enjoy all of the demos as we go through the show with the marvellous, the brilliant lady on the other side of the studio. She is here from Giggleswick in Gigglesville, and she's put herself under pressure in this show because she was so brilliant in Wake Up Call. I kind of feel, how is she going to top the demo that she did? Debbie Fisher, answers please.
44? Is that all that's left?
44.
My goodness, yeah, wow. I mean, that's amazing because we've sold more than half of them in without being the launch.
Yeah.
So I don't even think these are going to last for the next 2 hours. What I would absolutely say is to grab them now because they will sell out. You then need to just sit back and then you can watch all the demos. So, and I'm going to try and start a bit more simplistic, and then we're going to build up. We're just going to make some really lovely creations. But let me just show you some samples before we get on, because I just wanted to get these in straight away because they're absolutely stunning. So when you think of an edgeable, you think about it that can go at the side of the card, can go on the top of the box, anywhere that's an edge. These ones, you can put them in 2 places, maybe 3 places, depending on where you want to place them. I just absolutely love them. I think everything about them just screams creativity. So if you really love building up those scenes, if you love creating all those different concept cards, you're going to absolutely be able to do that as well. It's so stunning, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Even an easel card like this, how stunning is that one? So using the base, which is sort of the top of it, but it's using it at the bottom, looks absolutely amazing. We're going to be starting, oh no we're not, we're going to use a different one, but we are going to be using each one of them. There's 4 in total. Ben's going to take you through them all, and we'll show lots more samples as we go through the show, but you are going to love them, so grab them and then just sit back and watch the demos.
Absolutely right. And of course, if you've got any questions over the course of the show, feel free to ask. We are live and interactive. If there's anything particularly that you want to see, again, feel free to shout. Everything is live for you on the Shop the Day, and we've also got other Christmas launches from the week available for you to jump in and grab, so do have a good look around. Also worth bearing in mind that the Christmas outlet sale is also live. I believe we had a really busy day on that yesterday, so if you look at that and think, not too many items left, that's because everyone was shopping yesterday. 50% is what you've got a discount up to on that Christmas outlet, so do have a look before you check out. Jan's on the socials for this one, so she'll pass any questions and comments through. Lois Skiathletis says hello again, everyone from Ohio. Oh, hi. Alison Mason says hi, Ben, Debbie, and the team. Good morning / afternoon, says love to create LC. Ben, Debbie, Jan, team and all. And Algia de Vries says hello again, CTV community team, Jan, Ben and Debbie. Hello, Karen Wells-Sorrell. She says hello from Kentucky. Hello, Kentucky. Laurie Barnett says hello, hello. And Tracy says, crafternoon, Debbie again. And hi, Ben, Jan, and crafty peeps. So let's take you through this showstopper then. There are only 44 of these remaining. So if you love it, you like it, grab it first, because I think we are going to be selling this out potentially within the first sort of hour of this show. So the designs that you're going to get are your beautiful candlelit Christmas. Now, again, all of these are available individually. A lot of people were talking about this one a little bit earlier. And as we said, Debbie, this is one of those that if you're talking about potentially using this year round, there's lots of manipulation that you could do to maybe use this for, you suggested like sympathy cards and things like that, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, christening, anything like that. It's a beautiful one, that one. I just love it. And if you've got the Christmas by candlelight, that's going to match in with that beautifully.
This one, again, let us know in the comments which is your favourite. This is my number one, I've got to say. The Christmas Eve, so on your sort of top die, you've got Father Christmas with his reindeer flying through the sky, and then the bottom, you've got that beautiful sort of village scene, if you like. And once again, take that one out of the equation, you've just got a beautiful village scene to use year round. This one, if you didn't watch Wake Up Call earlier on this morning, you need to go back and see Debbie's demo with this, because it was an absolute cracker. It is the Arctic Friends. And again, I feel like that one could just be a nice card around that winter period, couldn't it?
Absolutely, and in fact, if you just trim the Christmas trees off, put some flowers underneath, you can make it into a totally different card. Yeah. I love the mountains on this though.
Yeah, they are like absolutely stunning. The way that they've been designed is absolutely incredible. And then this one, fast becoming one of my faves in the collection. Oh, when Santa got stuck up the chimney, he began to shout. There he is, Father Christmas. I don't know if he's stuck or whether he's just, sort of waving before he descends.
He does look stuck, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he? He does. He looks like it's sort of later on in the evening after he's had a few mince pies, his belly's expanded a bit and he's got stuck in this one. But again, how cute is that? You've got Father Christmas going down the chimney with his presents, and you've got that kind of background scene there with more of the houses for him yet to visit. It's such a brilliant collection, and you'll see lots of demos and more inspiration as we go through the show. Those are the brand new dies, okay? So if you just want those on their own, UK and EU viewers, you can grab them. I mean, you can do those on their own if you want in the US, but you will incur tariffs. What you need to do in the US is get the Showstopper, which includes, there's 42 of these left now, which includes 2 sheets of each of the colours that you have got here. Your beautiful copper, the black, and the opal. This is the new Star Dream cardstock, which you may well just be seeing a little bit more of in coming weeks. I shall say no more than that. You were really oohing and ahhing about the black, Debbie, earlier on, weren't you?
I love it. You know what? I do love a good black cardstock, and this one is stunning because it's got that amazing shimmer to it. It's honestly, you will love this cardstock. I also like the weight of this, Ben.
Yeah.
I always thought I was a massive lover of like 300 GSM, but actually the 280, is it 285?
285, yeah.
285 is a perfect weight for your card blanks, for mats and layers, for embossing, everything you need this cardstock for. When you get it, I think we're very clever. I said this earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like we've popped this into the Showstopper because when you get it home, you're going to want to come back for some more.
Were you saying as well it's like a colour, well, you know what I'm trying to say? Colour core.
Yes,
as well.
So complete colour core. It's not got a different core, so it's got exactly the same. So to get, especially black cardstock, that's that same colour core all the way through, that tells you how good quality the cardstock is. It's honestly, it's fabulous. You'll just be wanting to come back for more and more. And we've got lots more colours on the horizon as well.
So if you get the Showstopper, it is a great way to sample what you're going to be able to get lots more of in the very near future. Also in the Showstopper, it wouldn't be a Showstopper these days, would it not, without a tea towel. I'm not messy, I'm creative. So that's on your latest tea towel. Again, you're probably amassing quite a lot of tea towels now, but I think it's always handy to have many tea towels. Obviously, mainly you could keep them for the kitchen. If you're someone like Debbie Robinson, you can use them to wipe the bird droppings off your car.
Is that what she used hers
She
for?
had right. Do you know when we launched my tea towel?
Yeah.
She had the very first one before they even got sent out. We had it in the studio. She was kicking up a massive fuss because she was like, I want to get this home. I want to take it. So we said, well, you can take it, but yeah, because that's how she talks, obviously. You can take it, but shh, kind of thing. Came in the next day, said she'd used it to wipe bird droppings off her windscreen. I was absolutely mortified. Can you believe that? We made this big fuss of giving her the first one, and she used it to wipe bird droppings off her car.
Well, she obviously didn't have nothing else.
No, but use your sleeve or something. Seriously, not my tea towel.
I know your face.
She says she likes me, but I sometimes wonder. But you're then going to get within your Showstopper your 4-colour pack of precious gold. So 36 sheets in here. A6 size. This is a really cute little handy diddy size as well, Debbie, of this precious gold cardstock, isn't it?
I didn't even know we did it in these sizes.
Oh, really?
And I think, I mean, having something cut to size so it's ready to go on your A6 cardstock, they're like little bite sizes, aren't they?
They are.
Bite sizes of about A4. I love it. I think it's a brilliant pack. 36 sheets as well. Amazing.
Yeah, so it's 9 sheets of each then you're going to get in that Centura metallic precious gold. And finally, and this is where the value for money is really, really incredible here, finally in this set, no, not finally, I tell a lie, there's 2 more things. You've got your fresh white Centura pearl. So this is, again, 40 sheets of that, 310 GSM, A4 size. And then you are also going to get your tacky glue. So everything I've just shown you there makes up your Showstopper, and that is the price of £60 or $73.60. Platinum, of course, it is tariff-free, but we have got 42 of these at last count. It will probably be less as people are beginning to start checking out in this show. Again, just to say, if you want to get individuals, you can. If you do that in the US, you will be obviously liable to a tariff. UK and EU viewers, just fill your boots. And if you want to try these out, get 1 or 2, then absolutely you can. A few quick comments and we'll get into it. Hi to Carolyn Laverspear, who says, hi to Ben and Debbie from Idaho. More awake now and I'm ready for the demos, and I bought the Showstopper. That's the way to do it, you see. Buy now, and then you can watch the show and relax knowing you're not going to miss out. Sarah's in, saying the dies are amazing. Melanie says, I took a nap after wake-up call, so I'm now ready to shop. Pauline Hassel joins us in Cheshire. Diane says, happy Friday. Liz R is in. Hello, Sarah, who says the Santa and his sleigh over the rooftops is my favourite. Takes me back to my childhood. Santa spotting, you see. That is in the lead individually as well. Gina Henshaw's in, says, I wasn't going to buy another Christmas collection, but I had to get the Showstopper. This is a collection that just lures you in, and when you listen to Debbie in just a second and you see all the different things you can do, I can guarantee you might not buy the full collection, but you'll definitely be buying at least one of the sets. And hi to Cindy Condi, who says, can I give a shout out to Emma with customer service? She has been helping me during the break. She's always so helpful. Thank you to CC for offering such great service. Emma, nice one.
Well done, Emma.
Kerry Makepeace, good afternoon. Sarah, good afternoon in Illinois. And Pat says hi to Ben and Debbie, happy Friday, and everyone from a steamy and hot New Jersey, 100 today without the heat index. Keep the comments coming through. Any questions, any requests, any observations, we'd love to hear from you. But let's get cracking with Debbie. What are you going to show us, Debbie?
Yeah, we're going to use the Christmas Eve. It's called Christmas Eve on the packet, this one. Is that what it's called on the board as well?
Oh, on the board?
Yeah, because I don't remember reading out. Yeah, that's what I thought, but it's actually got Christmas Eve on here.
Oh, no, hang on.
Over the rooftops is the Santa
Christmas
stuck in the
Eve,
chimney.
on the rooftops is the one in the chimney.
Right, yes, so we're using Christmas Eve. So I can understand why people are saying that they weren't going to buy anymore and now they're going to.
Yeah.
And the reason I can understand that is because this isn't a collection. So what we mean by a collection, we sort of think, well, we've got everything we need because we've got a full collection. Yeah. And then we get dies like this, which just give us the versatility of using with our collections. So then you think, well, actually, I do need those. Like the candle one, because that will go with the Christmas by candlelight. This one will go with our, and the polar bears we've shown the night before Christmas pads. Yeah. There's always something that these are going to go with in your Christmas stash. So that's why I completely understand why people are using them to add or enhance, really, the collections that they've actually got. Now, the nice thing is about these, I'm going to use these as sort of freestanding because we're going to create a diorama card, and I want to use these instead of creating them into my diorama card. I want to create a window that these are going to be coming out of. So we're just going to place both of these down like that on each side of our card. And obviously, if you're doing a normal card and you want to do a bigger card and you want to do that window, you just make a bigger card. But I love the fact that you can cut them both out in one go. So all we're going to do is pop that onto our platform. We're going to then place in our normal plates, which is our plastic shim, our magnetic, and then our top cutting plate, and run those through. So it couldn't be more easy. Now, if you do just want to have them as like a strip topper, these will all go through your Gemini Mini. They're a bit longer in like they're 7 inches, but if you do want to get that full 7 inch, you would just switch that round to have the rest cut out. But the actual design itself, I think the designs are only about 5 inches maximum. Right. So they will absolutely fit through, no problem whatsoever. So once we've cut that one out, we're just going to take this out. Now I said I was going to do it really simple. The first one I want to show you just how simple they are to cut out and how amazing they look just in their own right without any colouring in. We are going to do colouring in as we go throughout the show, but I just wanted to show you the first one where we're just cutting this out and we're going to have it matte and layered against some gold cardstock as well. So we're going to cut that out again in the gold. So this is how beautiful they are. Look at that. I mean, cuts out, the precision in them is absolutely beautiful. And then we're going to do the same with the bottom one. So just take that away. The other thing is you can do, Ben, is if you wanted to do, let's say, colour them in, you could use this as a stencil. Oh, that's caught onto there. Let me just take that away. There we go. There. And what I mean by that is, let's say that you wanted to colour these in. If you place this back over the top, you can then just sort of scribble over them if you want. So the tree, instead of going to all that intricate detail, take your pen and just scribble across. Makes it much quicker. If you want your ink pads, you can literally use your ink daubers. So you're not getting mess anywhere else. So you can actually use that as a stencil to put precision wherever you want it on there. So there's lots of ways that you can be using them. So that's our first one. You can, I don't know if we can pick that. Oh yeah, we can see that. You've actually got your embossed detail on there, which is really clever. Now you could, if you wanted to, highlight that with a pen, but like I say, we're just going to use these as they are truly intended just to cut out and create your card. So what I am going to do is just got a few little bits in there just to poke out, and then we're going to cut these out of our gold cardstock as well. For some reason it doesn't want to. Which ones? Ah, it's down there, that's why. Didn't work out.
Stephen's joined us, Stephen Nicole. Rebecca Dance has joined us. Paul Prince is in. Vanessa Fuentes. Gina Henshaw says, I had to buy the nightmare? I had to buy the night before Christmas paper pads too. Those are on the Shop the Day. I think we've got all the launches that we've had recently on the Shop the Day, so if you've missed any,
oh, amazing,
then you can grab everything.
Oh, of course, because they're all on tonight, aren't they?
They are all on tonight, yes. Do you get to pick and choose what you're going to demo it to, like then, seeing as you've got all the different launches to choose from?
We did have a plan. I can't remember what the plan is.
It'll probably go out the window now in this place.
Not even Johnny can remember the plan. Oh, yes, it was the retro and one of these ones.
Ah, okay.
Yes. If there's any left in stock. If there isn't, then we might bring something else in. We could always bring in the Santa card die, whimsical stamps. So yeah, lots. There was lots that we can be doing. Oh, it's games night tonight as well, isn't it?
It is.
Do we know what the game is?
Well, so gen up on your Christmas movies is all I'll say.
Oh, okay.
And also gen up on your knowledge of our products.
Of what?
Knowledge of our products.
I thought you said opera.
Yes, and opera as well. Yeah, gen up on your opera.
Art products. Oh, okay.
So no, our products. So Crafters Companion products.
Oh,
and Christmas movies.
Our,
yes. Our. Make sure you gen up on your movie knowledge and our Crafters Companion products.
I'm glad. Can I say I'm glad that I haven't got the game you played last week. I tuned in. I like to tune in on the games. Tune in on the games.
What was it last week?
I didn't. You had to know. You had to guess the person dressed up.
Oh yeah.
So I think where I went wrong is the first one I tuned into was you, Ben.
Yeah.
So obviously I got you.
Yeah.
And then the next one, I was like, I haven't got a clue there. So I thought it must be one of us.
Ah.
So I'm looking, thinking, that doesn't look like any of us. As someone, it was Elton John.
He started working it, did you not know? He's got his first shift next week.
I was shouting, said, Elton John, no one told me it was superstars.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I should have listened to him before, but I literally just tuned in before the game.
He's doing Monday Makers next week.
And then I was the same with you. There was one that was Johnny Depp, but I thought it was Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, yeah.
And you'd said that, and I was like, oh, is it not then? Because I absolutely thought that was Ozzy Osbourne. So I would have said Ozzy Osbourne. And there's Debbie like, oh, I have no idea. I'm just going to write anything. And then she gets it right.
She does it every week.
She's a good player, isn't she?
She's a bit of a hustler, isn't she?
She is, absolutely.
She lures you in. That's why I take no notice of her when we play games. Oh, we rubbish at this. I just don't take any notice
She's
of her.
much cleverer than she makes out. Oh, Miss D-Rob.
Yeah, there's 38 of these showstoppers left, by the way. You're going to have to be shopping now. I don't want you to not enjoy the demos, but I'm just telling you now, so I've covered my back. There's 38 left. Shop now to avoid disappointment.
Yes,
there we go, I've done it.
Absolutely. Right, so we've got all our elements here. And we're going to use these to shadow underneath. So a nice easy way of creating something without having to do too much effort, to be honest. So we've got our two here. We're just going to place this, and what we want it to do is add that shadow, which will just make it look really expensive and beautiful as well. And then we've got this one as well, and that will just go over the top. Now, what I did with this one when I was at home, Ben, is if you run this through, I should have done it actually. I haven't got my Gemini Midi. I've got a Mini over there. If you run it through the Mini, it actually doesn't release all of the, I'm going to bring these ones in. It doesn't release all of the little windows.
Right.
So just, it does release them, but you have to poke them out.
Right.
So all I did was put a bit of tape over the back of them. So it looked like the windows were still in place. So then when we place this one on, you can see we then looks like we've got some lighting inside the windows.
Yeah.
And I've just made these a little bit longer. I've used the, oh no, I've used the right one. I thought I'd used the wrong one then. Just going to pop those over there. And then I've done the same with this one. So I've just cut these to size. So this is what I'm saying about you can use them the length they are. So you can see this one's exactly the same. You can also build this up if you want. So if you want another one here, let's say, that looks like a totally different die now, doesn't it? Where you're putting it across like that. So we're going to pop those to the side, and then I'm going to bring in my card. So what I've done here is I've created my card already, and I've just put my papers on because I want to get through plenty of demos today. And all I've done is created my diorama card. So this one is 8.5 inches by 7, and then I've scored it at 1/2 inch and then 1 inch, and then turned it around and scored it 1/2 inch and 1 inch. And then I've used my nesting dies to create a panel inside. And then the piece that I took out, I've also created a nesting die, and just this piece. And then what I've done is created the frame, and then the papers that came out of here, so you can see that's the full papers that are inside. I'm going to use that for the inside of my card. I love this pad like you, Ben. I think it's so lovely.
It's the best one we've done this year. I love it. Night before Christmas.
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick our piece of card in there, and I've created that frame already. So we're just going to slot that into position because that will just go inside that frame. Just wiggle that bit down and just use my scoring tool just to go over the top.
Is it your favourite pad of the launches so far?
I think it actually is.
Yeah.
I think it is. I've started using it more, and I love it. This is the look. That's the backs of them, which are amazing. Yeah, just beautiful. So I've made exactly the same card, but I haven't created the aperture in that one. So this is going to be our back, and instead of using that same, because this is going to go onto there, I'm actually going to turn that round so we can have this in here. You're not going to see a lot of this, but you will when the card's standing up. So we're going to stick all this into place. You could also make here a shaker card. This would be a really good way of doing a shaker card, but we're just going to keep it as our normal diorama card.
Okay.
So we're going to use that in the centre, like so. There we go. And then before I put this one on here, I am actually going to stick this one in. But before I do that, I want to put these together because I don't want these on the outside. I actually want these on the inside. So when you place them on in here, you've got that beautiful scene going on. And the same, then we're going to put this one underneath at the top. So it's going to create, I mean, already without even putting it together, it looks amazing. And it's so simple to do these. That's the magic about them. You haven't got to worry about where the positioning goes. It's all done for you. All you've got to do is decide what layout of cards you want to do. And then, honestly, the world's your oyster with these dies.
Jackie's just asking, by the way, there's 35 of the showstoppers left now. What plates do you use for these? She says, I get indentations of the edges.
So it's a really good question. I had that yesterday, a question about indentation. So with your with your actual designs, I put glue where I didn't want it. With your design, I think what you mean is when you put it through the Gemini machine,
right? Yeah.
You get marks. So someone asked yesterday, should you use a clean board? A clean board would be good, but not practical.
No.
Because at the end of the day, you're going to mark it no matter what as you use it. So this one is clean. It's my top one, and then I've got one that's marked. The way to get around that is to use a piece of copy paper, and the copy paper stops it from imprinting those lines onto it. So, but my platform for them is my cutting base and my cutting plate, then my die with my cardstock, my die facing down, then your plastic shim, your magnetic shim, and then your top plate on top.
Right.
And you shouldn't have too many problems with that. I mean, I've done white cardstock, but I can't see that I've got any marks on there. What you will find is if you're doing mirror cardstock, sometimes your mirror cardstock can get a little bit scratched with those marks. But at the moment, I'm only using mine to go underneath where I want it to be.
So could you take out your magnetic shim at that point then?
You could take out your magnetic shim and it put less pressure in, and then you could put it back in to add a bit more pressure, and then that would help with the marks as well. So if that's what you mean, that should help.
Okay.
So all we're going to do now is, again, take the dotty pen and we're going to place that onto these.
Hi to Evelyn, who's joined us. Alex says, hello everyone, I'm watching but knitting my 4th blanket in 2 years, and this one for me. Make sure you show us once you've done it. And Alison says, not sure if you saw my craft room photos on your Facebook page, but my Ben tea towel is safely covering my Gemini, says Alison. No bird poo involved. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Alison. Thankfully, you're putting that to use. I haven't seen that yet, Alison, actually, that picture. I shall have a look. Yes, I am now a protector, not a wiper-upperer. Lovely Lynn Harvey's joined us as well. Sorry I'm late, she says, I'm making cards and didn't realise the time. And Catherine Wood says, good afternoon to Ben and Debbie and team. Glad to be able to watch this show. Demonstrations are fab, and I have ordered, obviously. Less than 35 of these now to go.
Amazing. Right, so what I want to do here is I want to position this where I want it to show. So we can either have it like that, where we're taking off one of the trees. You can have half the trees. You can have those two, or however you want it to go. I think I'm actually going to position it here, like so. So all I'm going to do is make sure that we've got that in the right place here. And then I'm just going to trim this piece at the side. So just take that bit there. And you can position that wherever you want that to go, but I'm going to have that just so we can see that there. So all I want to do is to make sure that when we turn that round, yep, we've got that piece there, and this is the bit at the bottom that we're going to stick down. So put a little bit there, and then I'm also going to put a little bit of tape at the edge here, so I know that that's completely stuck. Oh, doesn't want to come round. Oh, I think we're nearly out of this one.
Oh.
Oh, no, we're still got a bit in there. Why is that not turning? Turn. Oh, doesn't want
want
to
to play
turn
that one, does it?
Doesn't want to play. I will sort that out in a second. So let's just do a little row of this one. And stick that one into place. So in fact, I'm going to turn that round onto there, and then pop that into place, just like so.
Fab.
And then again, just burnish that down. That little bit is just where I put a bit sticky where I shouldn't have had it. So, and then we'll pop this one on the inside. So we're going to show all of this one, and we're going to just use our tape pen just to go right across the top there.
I know you said you're not going to, but I think like this design as well lends itself so nicely to become a shaker, like almost like you could have like the snowfall, couldn't you?
Oh, absolutely.
I think it would look great.
Yeah, it's going to look absolutely stunning. So we're going to just place that one there, and again, just pop some your scoring tool to make sure we've done that. So we've got all of our design. And then we're going to stick this one in, and I'm going to do that before we put this one in. And actually, you could leave it with that checkered there, but I am going to just place that on the inside so it looks like it's dashing through that scenery. And then let's pop this one together. I think I know we say it every year, but I do think that we have brought out some amazing Christmas collections this year.
I said it at the start, and I'm standing by it. I think it's certainly since I've been here, which is 5 years. 5 years. I think it's the best Christmas offering we've had in the 5 years I've been here.
And there's still loads more to come.
It's
my favourite collection ever, and I mean that. I love Sarah's new collection.
Oh, that's Monday, isn't it?
It is right up my street. I love it more than you can ever imagine.
Wow.
I am one of these people, when I'm crafting with something, I'm literally smiling to myself because it's so beautiful. I mean, so beautiful. So I'm going to pop this into place, and I just want to make sure I've got that exactly where I want it to be.
One of my favourite launches still to come, and I don't know the official name for them, but the Boingers.
Oh, yes. I don't know what they're called. Pop-ups.
Are they called pop-ups?
I don't know what they're called, but they pop up, don't they? I have no idea. What are they called?
They're called something like, they've got a really dull sounding name, like 3D boxes or something, when they should definitely be called like Christmas Boingers or Christmas pop-ups.
They are amazing.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm going to be completely honest with you. When I see them, I was like, oh my God, they're going to be so much work.
Tricky.
Yeah, I genuinely thought that. And then I realised that they weren't.
Oh, good.
All. They're actually, and I'm going to be honest, I spoke to Debbie Robinson and she was like, I think I might have them, Debbie. I said, honestly, Debbie, they are super easy to put together. So, yeah, I just a really good concept. You know, when sometimes you think, how did someone work that concept out? Yeah, they're so good.
It's all elastic bands, isn't it?
Yes, and it's just one elastic band in each.
Is it?
Yeah, in each.
Oh, I thought it was
Bit.
multiple.
No. No, not at all. Yeah, you get a whole bag of loads of them to be able to make them.
Yeah.
But no, they're super easy to do, and you need one. So for each pop-up, you need is it 2 elastic bands?
Wow. Okay.
Because you only need a body and a head.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was really shocked how easy they were to put together. So until you do them, yeah, they're absolutely amazing. Yeah, I love them. Love them lots. Right, so that will fold in. So once these are folded in, that will fold in flat. You can see just how beautiful that looks. And then I've got another one of those banners. I keep using them. It's terrible, isn't it? When you find something that you really like, I keep using these banners.
Where's that from again?
So it's from the Angel collection.
Which is
yes,
not yet launched.
It's not yet launched, so really apologies. I thought we would have launched it by now, which is why I started using it, but we haven't. So, but I'm not going to worry about it. I don't actually feel very guilty about using it. Just because I really love it. It's not, I mean, it's got some beautiful elements in there, but I do love this die. So we're just going to put Joy to the World there, and then I've just got a bow to finish off, which we're just going to use some of our tape pen to stick that down. And let's pop that over in this corner, like so. And there we go. Nice, easy diorama card with those beautiful Christmas Eve imagery.
My goodness me, what a brilliant demo. 2 brilliant demos we've had actually so far. So you've got the other one to look back on from Wake Up Call a little bit earlier on. Hi to Carol Garwood Beard, who's joined us. Kathy Green in Mechanicsburg. Rhonda's in Oak Park, Chicago. Karen Austin says, hi. I have to peek in and out between meetings this morning, but I will re-watch Debbie's wonderful demos tonight when I play with my die sets. Meetings, eh? Meetings. Schmeetings. Anne says, love your demos, Debbie. I have ordered. Rosalind says, I saved all this week's demos. They've been so inspiring. And Jen says, good morning to Ben, Debbie and crafty friends. Hello, Pat, who says, love the card. And Cindy Conley says, I'm excited for the embossing folders. That's next Tuesday. And the crazy pop-up characters launch. That's in August sometime. I've got on my mind August the 4th, which is a week on Monday, but I might be wrong. It's August a week today, Jamie.
Yeah, we've still lots.
We were saying that though in the green room, weren't we, Debbie, before the show? Like, where's this year gone? Like, we're August next week.
I know, we were just saying that.
It's like it's bonkers. Get your deal because there's about 35 of these left. We'll update after we have a short break in just a second, but I just quickly wanted to show you this 6-piece ink pad collection that we've got as well. Not with blending tool, with blending, it's the heads that you're going to get for your round blending tool. Oh, okay, with blending tool refills. So you get 10 of the refills to use with your round blending tool, and then you are going to be getting your opaque pigment ink pads. So brilliant these for doing your blending with, brilliant if you like to do your heat embossing techniques with these too. And it's actually a really lovely array of different colours that you've got this time. So you've got that beautiful grey, that one is your pumice. You've got that beautiful sort of deep blue, dark blue, which is midnight. You're going to get your green topaz. You've also got the crushed velvet, seal brown. Do you know I'm laughing, Johnny, don't you? Yeah. Oh, that one's a new one. I've never noticed it before, and Johnny mentioned it last night. Every time I show you the colours, I stop talking, and I've just done it again there, and it's just made me laugh. So you've got seal brown. Watch, I'll do it now. And then you've also got your honey pot. Oh, that's a new one as well. I can't take the lid off. So £24, I still pause, £24 for each of those, or $36, tariff free. And again, when you consider these are normally what, $4.99, $5.99 each, so that should be what, that should be £36 before you've even added these in. If you're platinum, £24 or $36 is a really, really super price on those. Love to Great LC says, love the card. Paw Print says, looking forward to the embossing folders also. And Tracy on YouTube says, I really love that card style, Debbie. And Ben says, Carol, did I hear you say that the embossing folders are on next Tuesday? I am sure. I've just doubted myself now. I'm sure they are. Yeah, next Tuesday with Leanne. Right, we're going to have a short break. If you want the Showstopper, I would be getting that into your basket sooner rather than later, because we are now 28 of those remaining, and that is not taking into account the amount of people who have it in their baskets right now and who are probably going to check it out. So if you're one of those people, let's give you that opportunity, and we'll meet you back here for more in 4.
Hi, it's Julesy One Kenobi here with my hoodie on. I just thought I'd let you know another reason why I absolutely love Crafters TV. The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes. But the one thing for me that absolutely made me laugh so much I cried was the birthday week Vegas dressing up, where Ben was Belvis Mesley. And I just couldn't stop laughing because of the wig. The wig just did it for me, and I just absolutely couldn't stop laughing every time it came on. And that's another reason why I just love Crafters TV.
My favourite part is the interaction we can have with the lovely presenters.
The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes.
Really fun and really good, and sometimes the only laugh you will get when you're not feeling well.
There's a personal connection with the presenters and the demonstrators.
The inspiration and clear instruction is patiently presented.
I love everyone that I have come to know on Crafters TV.
Well, you got two comedians, Dan and Craig. They're not comedians really, they're brilliant.
Presenters are great. Demonstrators are great.
Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects.
You are all so down to earth and genuine people, always willing to share and help.
Personal connection with everyone that's involved in Crafters TV.
For me, they have become my friend, creating a personal connection and making you feel part of a crafting family.
And get me a chuckle. It just feels like you're right there in my living room.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hi, it's Jay Pressey from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Why I love Crafters TV. Simply put, your skibbity riz, as Ben, #lead presenter apparently, usually says. The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional. The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing. And you know, you're always going to get a laugh. And if you see the two guys in the back here, that's why I really love Crafters TV. I am very happy and fortunate to be part of the CTV family. Toodles!
Hi, welcome back. Good to see you. What are we laughing at? Well, you'll never know. That's why we need a red button service, so you could keep listening to what we chat about. You really don't want to know, to be honest with you. You really don't.
Nor does your wife.
Want to know. Hey, it wasn't just about that, was it? We've had some very strange conversations over the course of the last 4 minutes. Melanie Bronov says, everything you have made today is so beautiful, Debbie. And we were just saying about that as well, amongst other things. And Trudy says, I'm so excited and can't wait for the launch and the demos for the gorgeous Christmas Dream collection Monday. Is Sarah in for that?
Yes, she is.
So she's in for Wake Up Call and the launch. And then I think it's D-Rob, isn't it, in the evening?
Biggest of the year, I predict.
What?
I predict the biggest of the year.
So preview with D-Rob, then Sarah and me, Wake Up Call, then launch with Sarah and me, and then Monday Makers with me and D-Rob. I would be in for the start of Wake Up Call, so be in for midday UK time, 7 a.m. Eastern. Yes, I'm so excited, says Trudy. I hope there will be tons of demos for this, as it contains a lot of elements. I would imagine we'd do a lookbook with that as well, I think. Hi also to Paul Prince, who joins us as well. And Marilyn Williams just got a question. She says, Debbie, are you doing the cards with the tape pen? So you are doing the cards with the tape pen. Is it better than using glue?
I am a bit of a habit with I used to always use tacky glue, always. I love tacky glue, but I now tend to use tacky glue for only intricate pieces that I want to glue. And I use the tape pens all the time. Yeah, I do. I just think they never foul. They're brilliant. They're tough. They don't come apart. Yeah, why wouldn't you use them? But that's not to say if you like a tacky glue or a all-purpose glue, then absolutely use that. It's just glue of choice. But yes, your tape pens. I love the tape pens. Absolutely love them.
Yeah, they're quick, aren't they? They're quick, and they set like an absolute side as a rock as well. Sorry, I'll just quickly show you this. Alison's tea towel. There it is. Keeping her Gemini nice and clean and tidy.
That. That's so good. So you're a dust collector.
Oh. I like to think of myself actually as a guardian of the machines. A dust collector.
I was protecting the Gemini from getting dusty.
So I'm a poop wiper, a dust... What did you say? Dust protector?
A dust collector.
No, I'm a guardian of the machines. Let's just go with that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Alison, for using the tea towel in the right way. Let's have a quick look at the Showstopper again. How many of these have we got left now, Johnny? There are 25 opportunities to buy. People are slow to check out here, so don't take it as we've got 25 left, as we won't have. People will still be checking these out right now. But listen, the designs that you're getting in these sets, so you've got your Arctic friends who you have seen already in demonstration. Absolutely beautiful set. A lot of people saying that is their favourite as far as the dies are concerned. This one has been mentioned a lot, and the one that you've just seen, that is called Christmas Eve. If you want to go for that individually, of course, you can shop individually for all of these little sets. Then you've got the beautiful candles. So this one, if you're going for it individually, is called Candlelit Christmas. And then lastly, I think this is, I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? Because they're all so cute, but this one's very quirky, very fun. Put a smile on your face, or a smile on the face of the recipient. That one is called On the Rooftops. And just quickly, if you are going for the Showstopper, you also get included your tacky glue. You've got your precious golds in there as well. So all of that beautiful A6 metallic cardstock, 9 sheets of the 4 colours. You're going to receive your 40 sheets of your fresh white Centura Pearl A4. You are also going to receive and be one of the first few people actually to get your hands on this amazing Star Dream cardstock. So we've got 2 sheets of the copper, 2 sheets of the black, 2 sheets of that opal as well that you're going to get within this bundle. And like we said, this is the cardstock you're going to be able to get your hands on going forward in multiple colours, 285 GSM. And then you're also, talking about tea towels, going to get one of our tea towels in this bundle too, which is this one. I'm not messy, I'm creative. So that is in your Showstopper, of which there are 25 left, not counting the amount of people who are currently checking that out. If you are in the UK or in the EU and you just want to get the brand new collection on its own without the added extras, details there on your screen for you. Busy for that in the UK at £40 platinum, 65 euros I think we said that was as well. Just to say, if you are in the EU or UK, you can go for the individuals as well. If you're in the US, you can also buy individually, but those will incur tariffs. So the Showstopper option, of which there are 25 left, is definitely the way to go for value for money. Thank you, Melanie. She says, I checked out and grabbed a cup of coffee so I can now sit back and just watch. Love to Great LC. I didn't hear. Are these on pre-order? No, these are in the warehouse. So you order them today. They'll be shipped ASAP. Mary Shaw says, I'm using the tea towels to make curtains for my craft room.
Oh, I love that.
See?
That's what we were saying, yes.
I still need a couple more, so I guess I'll have to buy some more new launches. See, curtains is a great idea for the tea towels. Like cushion covers, I think would be great as well.
Yes, definitely.
That's not what Debbie Robinson did.
If you've got a big teddy, you can make a T-shirt.
Oh, yeah, a T-shirt for Ted.
You can make a dog coat.
A dog coat?
A dog coat.
Or a bandana.
Yes.
I could make a dad bandana for Molly.
Yes. It's her birthday tomorrow.
It's her birthday tomorrow.
Perhaps someone who can sew can make her one.
Yes. She would never run away anyway. I love that idea. Becky Swan.
Yes.
Hi, Becky.
Haven't spoken for ages. He made me something.
Any chance? Right, 25 of these left. Let's get back to another demo. What are we going to look at next, Debbie?
We're going to use the candle one. So this one is your candlelight or candle-lit Christmas. So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually show you how you can really be creative onto just your card blank. So when you think about your card that you'll send to somebody, this will be your card blank. I've done this to 5 by 7 because 7 inches is what it fits along the edge. So we're going to cut one onto one side. Make sure you open up your cardstock. And we're going to do it in one pass, which is really good. So we're just going to have that on the edge. We're also going to use our low tack tape and just tape this down on each side. So one piece this side and on the opposite. So what I'm trying not to do here, oh, actually, it doesn't matter because, no, it doesn't matter. Oh, I haven't got a green here. Oh, I'll find that in a second. And then we're going to place this one on the top here, so right across. So remember, this is cutting out that middle section.
Yeah.
So just a piece on each side of that.
Thank you, Love to Create LC, who says happy birthday to Molly. Thank you.
I can't believe she's free.
No, I can't. She's got. I bought her some presents.
Yes, you were really excited about them as well.
I've
Love that.
I bought her a squeaky seagull because she hasn't got a seagull. What is it going to be called? Let's name it. What do you think? Oh, do you think Stephen, Johnny, do you? Stephen Seagull. Debbie loves that.
That would be so funny. I want a pet seagull called Stephen.
I'll go get you one if you want. A squeaky one from the shop. There's 2 left.
Oh, they're vicious things at the moment, aren't they? Mind you, it's our own fault. Well, I say our own fault. I don't feed the seagulls, but I know lots of people do.
And that's why.
Yeah. So when we went to the coast, I probably told this story. When we went to the coast, another pet story, but it's not my pet. It's the seagull.
Oh,
no, a woman literally was walking past with a burger in her hand, and the seagull comes down and literally took the seagull. Just literally took the whole seagull out of her hand. So
the seagull took the whole seagull out of her hand.
They said to me, the seagull took the seagull. And I'm thinking, what are they talking about? Then I realised Stephen took the whole burger from the woman.
I was sat on Lyme Regis Beach once on a wall. I doubt the beach. I had my ice cream like that, and no word of a lie, Stephen swooped down and just knocked the whole thing out of my hand. He didn't get it.
What did you have?
It was an ice cream. Yeah, and he didn't get it. He obviously tried to grab it, but I sort of went like that as he came, and it ended up in the sand. I was so angry.
On another horrible note, when we went to the beach.
Careful.
We were eating. Well, that reminded me because it's only a couple of weeks ago. We were eating ice creams, and
oh no, I'm dreading what's coming here.
I shouldn't tell the story because it really made me laugh. But all of a sudden, Carol, who was with, it's Al's cousin's wife, suddenly said, she went, oh, and then we heard this slap. And I've never, ever seen so much bird poo.
So much what? Oh, no!
Literally, it went on her neck. She even had a hat on.
Oh, Debbie.
And it was that big. It was like huge. And when I looked at her, I said, are you all right? And she was going... and it got across her face.
Oh, Debbie! That is disgusting.
I thought it was her ice cream.
Oh, no! Sorry if you're having your tea or your breakfast. That is horrible.
But what was really funny was Paul, husband, was literally in front of her like this with his camera.
With his what?
With his camera. Which was making me laugh even more because she just froze. She didn't do anything. She froze, and it was there. It was. I mean, honestly, it was huge. And then, luckily, this lovely woman with the baby, she stopped and lent her wet wipes to clear.
If Debbie Robinson was there, she'd have used my tea towel.
Yeah, she would have done.
That is. They say it's good luck, don't they, to have a?
That was not good luck.
No.
That was not. Oh, I mean, I've seen people that get it on their shoulder and you get a little splat, but I'm not kidding you. It was the biggest splat I've ever seen in my life. It was huge. I bet we'll have loads of people telling us now that they've had
Please don't.
seagulls.
Producer Johnny, though, has just said he had that happened to him at a football tournament recently, and it's not good luck because the team lost on penalties.
So what is the thing? Why did that come? Why do people say it's good luck? Is that people just thinking they're being funny?
I'm not sure. Let me find out. Why is...
I mean, how it... Because she even had a hat on, I mean, honestly.
I thought initially when you said you heard a slap, like a fish had jumped up out of the sea or something and hit around the face. The superstition likely stems from the low probability of such an event happening, leading people to interpret it as a positive omen, particularly related to prosperity and wealth.
Oh.
So that's it.
That's been made up, though, hasn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Right, what I am going to do now
back to crafting.
is... back to crafting, back to the nice stuff.
Yeah. Debbie, seriously, you could write a book with your animal stories, couldn't you?
It's not until I tell them that I just remember that I have them, and I didn't know I was such an animal teller. I mean, my funniest one where I thought I was the monkey whisperer was the one where the monkey went literally sat on me, on my shoulder, and I was like, oh my God, that's so lovely. I felt really lucky that it picked me for it to sit on the shoulder, only to then go around the corner a little bit further and a monkey attacked me. So that was not very nice.
Where was that, in Thailand?
That was in Bali.
Bali.
Yeah, in the monkey forest.
Oh dear.
Monkey forest. So all I've done is I've done a little bit of stenciling through on here, and then we're going to do some extras on this as well, because I think, now I know I think some of the design team have done some, let me just have a look, done some paper piecing. Oh. Dropping everything. Yes, so here, and you see on here we've got like all the little bits that have been paper pieced. Now you can absolutely do that, but it's going to take you a long while to paper piece. So I want to show you something that makes it a little bit quicker. So first of all, we're just going to add some extra inks to these ones as well. So I'm going to just take my green, just put that through that side there.
Yeah.
And onto that one. I've made my nose run now because I've been laughing so much. Oh dear. And let's just add some inks on here, so just a bit of yellow, and then I've got some different colours for my candles, so we're going to do a pink one, so let's bring that one in.
Alison says it's my husband's birthday on Sunday. He's a little bit older than Molly though. Happy birthday, Alison's husband. Jeffrey says happy birthday to Molly, thank you. And Rebecca says it's my boy's birthday tomorrow, today rather, 19, Mackenzie. Happy birthday, Mackenzie. And Lily Jones says, I'm watching in the background whilst trying to work and you guys have me crying with laughter. My boss better not call as the laughing is making me breathless. Sorry. Sorry. And Trudy says, wouldn't the edge be pretty on an envelope flap? So that's another point of discussion. Would these work really nicely on your envelopes?
Yes, they would. The top ones would, because they would point downwards.
Yeah.
No, it's the other way round we want it. So actually, yes. So like the candle, you could just cut that candle bit because it would come down, wouldn't it, the candle? So you would cut that into your... so it's the bottom ones that you would cut into it.
Right.
So yes, which would be really cool. Love that one. And then we've got the orange. So let's just put some orange through that one. There we go. And then I think we've got just a little more green that we've missed at the side here.
They're sniggering away
I
in
know,
the gallery.
I could hear them sniggering.
It's only ever happened to me once. I was walking down the high street in Brixton, and it does takes you by surprise, doesn't it? I thought initially like someone had thrown something at me, like thrown a, I don't know what, something at me. And, yeah.
You just don't think for small animals or birds, you don't think how much comes out of them, honestly. But yeah, that's true. Seagulls are quite big birds, aren't they?
Johnny just says the one outside, so big you had to show his ID.
I haven't heard the seagulls outside
Knocks
for a long
on the door
time.
sometimes, doesn't it?
But I haven't heard them for a long while.
No.
Wonder if they've gone.
Yeah, because they've had nests because there was a little baby one a few weeks back, wasn't there, wandering around outside?
Right, so what I've got now, I've cut them out again because what I want to do with these ones, I want to use this stencil to go through onto onto another piece of card. And I've lost my piece of card now, would you believe that? I'm just going to grab another piece so you can see exactly what I've done. So onto this one, I've cut a strip, so using this like so. Grab your pens and you can use these now as a stencil. Now you could do it with your ink pads, but I'm just going to do it with this. And all I'm going to do is go into where these are, like so. And this is so much quicker than paper piecing all those tiny pieces.
Yeah.
So it's just a case of colouring it in. Again, you could do it with your ink pads, but I'm just doing it with my pens, and keep one of these as a stencil. So just going round here. And you would just keep doing that. So you would fill in all those gaps along there. And then once you've done that, it will look a bit strange, but this is what you'll get. So it will have that sort of stenciling. You can see that all the way through there. So once you've done that on both the top and the bottom part, so we've just cut the strip so you can see there. Look a bit odd, but keep these because then you can continue to do those. I'm just going to pop these to the side because I've got this one here and I've got a piece of acetate as well. And I've used the retro Christmas. Look how happy that, it makes me smile every time when I see the papers in the retro Christmas. It's such a gorgeous pad. Yeah, it is. So I thought we'd use this because it has the greens and the reds in there. So we're just going to go, well, that was the quietest. No wonder that was really quiet. I've just done that really quickly and pulled it out. So you just replace this and I've now got to wind it back. Oh, so.
It's a good thing you can do with these though, isn't it? If you do get a bit spilling out, just wind it back like the old cassette tapes back in the day.
Yes, absolutely. So let's just pop those back in. Yeah, it went really quickly along there, so there we go. Oh my goodness, that's the quiet. Oh, it's done it again. But it's very quiet. I don't know why it's doing that. We're running short on tape pens.
We've got loads of dotties.
Loads of dotties. Might have to just use the dotty ones for now. Don't know why it's doing that. It's almost like it's not catching properly, and it's because it's so quiet. Normally you can hear them. Right, one more try and then we'll switch to dotty. I'm going to do it really, it's that bit that's catching. Is it yeah, it's done it again. I don't know, oh, I don't know why it's doing that. We're just, that's a strange one, very quiet one. We'll just switch to our dotty one. Place that one inside. So that's going to go right in the middle. It's a 5x7 card blank. I think I told you that at the beginning, but just in case anybody watching. I've also got some acetate as well. So I think I took my acetate cover off. Yes, it looks quite clear. So all I'm going to do with this one, we need to place, I'm going to use this card to place our dotty tape pen all along the bottom there. And that's going to stick our acetate into place. Now I would hold that like that. So I've cut it to the 5x7, so you know you're getting that exactly where you need it. Fold that over, and then you can make sure that you burnish that into that part. Oh, then I've done it. Look, rookie mistake there. I just done those corners and then forgot to put them on. So do you know what? It doesn't matter because what we can do is we can place it underneath the acetate rather than pull that off. So what we're going to do is place this underneath because now that's then going to fill our gaps. Yeah. But, oh no, it won't, Ben, it won't work. So I'm going to take it away because, and I'll tell you why it won't work, I can't get into all the little pieces to glue it. So that's fine, we'll do that. And then we're going to, in fact, I'm going to use my tape pen just to go over all those other pieces.
Paul Prince says, I had a seagull get me in Charleston. I didn't consider it lucky. Sarah says, my oldest son's birthday is tomorrow as well. He'll be 39. Happy birthday to your son. She says, happy birthday to Molly. Happy birthday, says Paul Prince. Oscar will be 3 August the 5th, so they are close in age. Catherine Bennett's joined us. Hilary says, Holly is sending Molly happy birthday, love and licks. Well, thank you. And Stephanie says, hello and good morning, Debbie, Ben and team from Farmingdale, New Jersey. Sorry, delayed getting here. We appreciate you being here. And Debbie says, Debbie, what a crazy seagull story. Note to self, don't eat at the beach.
Yeah. Actually, it's not very wise to eat at the beach, is it? Because you do, unfortunately, attract the seagulls.
Thing is, you'll never go hungry at the beach. Do you know why?
No, why?
Because of all the sandwiches there.
Oh, dear.
The jokes for tonight are brilliant, actually, if I do say so myself.
Are they though, Ben? Sometimes they're not as great.
I think you're going to like them. We're obviously in Studio 2 currently, so we haven't got enough room in here for the audience tonight. So apparently Jamie and Johnny are going to come in and boo.
Oh, so are we going into the other studio tonight?
No, we're staying in here.
Oh.
That's what I mean. So we can't have the audience in, so it will just be me and you. So you might have to laugh or boo loudly.
I can do that.
Thank you. What, boo or laugh? Stephanie says, I want to wish my hubby Nick a very happy birthday today for supporting me and my CC habit. He loved his card, by the way. Stephanie, happy birthday to Nick.
Yeah,
have a great day,
birthday, Nick.
And Pat just asked, just whilst you're sticking, she says, will the quick dry pads stain dyes? I never thought about colouring any of the dyes this way. She says all the shows are saved so far.
Will the quick drying ink, sorry, what?
So if you're colouring through like your dyes with like quick dry ink pads, will they stain the dye, or will we be able to rub it off?
No, it'll come off.
Right.
Yeah, I've never stained a dye, and I've always used quick drying inks through them, so yeah, it doesn't stain them. Yeah, great one to use. I mean, it's a bit naughty really, but I even use my alcohol pens through my dyes sometimes as well.
Do you?
Yeah, they do stain your dyes, but it doesn't matter, it doesn't stop them from cutting.
No, that's it, isn't it? Just got pretty dyes.
Yeah, absolutely. But look at that, look how beautiful that is starting to look.
Yeah.
And it would have took a lot longer to paper piece those pieces back in. Now, if you want to hide your workings on the back, you can absolutely just put strips of your same cardstock there if you wanted to. We've got our acetate, and then I found these. I don't know if anyone remembers these. This was, do you remember where they come from?
Is it from one of the, oh, I can't remember the name of them now, but there's a set of stamps and you have the one die that cuts everything out in one pass.
No.
No?
No, they actually come from the reefs. You know, we brought out reefs.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
The reef dyes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we brought out this sentiments. It wasn't a builder reef. They cut the whole reef, and then you had all the foliage to decorate it with, around the edges. But this set of sentiments, they were Christmas ones, and you get all different sentiments, but it had these banners that you cut out, and they just worked really well with these. So I thought, oh, I'll use them. So just in case anyone wants to know where this sentiment and the die come from, it's from those Christmas wreaths. I think we bought out a couple of years ago now. So I'm just going to place that, and because that worked really well right through the middle, like so. There we go.
That
and
is
there
brilliant.
is our card. Our cheater's way of paper piecing.
I love that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I would think a lot of people will probably be quite happy to do a little bit of paper piecing, but that is definitely the easiest and quickest way to be able to do it. Deborah says, we just came back Monday from the beach in Destin, Florida. Gosh, it's hard walking in the sand, especially loaded with chairs. Yeah, like walking on sand and running in sand is very difficult. You know, I do all the park runs over here, actually. The hardest park run that we have here in the UK is actually a 5K run on a beach in North Devon, Woolacombe Dunes. It's one I want to go and do at some point, because I'm mad like that. But yeah, running and walking on the sand. She said the birds got very close there, but the babies love watching them. That's Deborah Spencer. Beverly says, Ben, can you remind me of all the pre-order collections? So, Santa Paws is a pre-order. No, it's not, is it? No, it isn't, I don't think. What did we have on Tuesday? My goodness me. So the night before Christmas is a pre-order. The Opulence is a pre-order. The
tags weren't.
The tags weren't. The Rhinestone Applicator was a pre-order. The Santa Card die, that was last week. What did we have on Tuesday? Rhinestone Applicator was. Wednesday, tags weren't. Yesterday, the cards and envelopes were. I think that was about it for now, wasn't it? Opulence was. I'd have to have a good think about that. Yeah, let me know if there's anything specific in that, like, and then I can maybe tell you yes or no. Tara says, just so excited. I've just bought my first Showstopper ever, Sarah Parks. Cannot wait to make Christmas cards. Susan Carter says, Debbie makes the prettiest cards. And Trudy says, beautifully made, Debbie. I've got some bad news for you. It's limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means...
It soon won't be seen.
Yeah, we're down to less than 10% of the stock remaining on these. So let's very quickly show you everything that you're going to be getting as far as the Showstopper is concerned. UK, EU shoppers, of course, you can get these individually. And if you decide that you want to get the collection without all of the bump, then you can. So this is the first set, which is your Christmas, sorry, On the Rooftops, that one's called. Just thought I'd chuck in a few of like the concept cards as well, so you can see that you've got that kind of like wrap around there, like a dome shape. Here, just like your standard sort of tent fold card with that over the rooftops. Then in the bundle, you are going to be getting the project that Debbie's just shown you, or the set that Debbie's just shown you, those beautiful candles, that is called Candlelit Christmas. And again, make a card, yes, decorate your box lids as well. So you've got like the bottom die on the top, and then around the actual box base itself, you've just multi-cut that element from the top. So that's a really, really clever way of using that set. And again here, just a more sort of like traditional use of that on a project on a 5x7 card. Then also in the set, you are going to get, getting the right mess here, the Over the Rooftops. So this is Father Christmas flying his reindeer over that village. This one I absolutely love, showing you that, of course, you've got, what did we say that the full length is? About 7 inches, but you can snip into these as well. So you've created like a side stepper there on that one with the full length of the village scene, but then also the snipping into the Father Christmas on the top. This one here, again, showing you that you can create like your 3D cards, so like a theatre style card, just multi-cut the scenes of the village there and pop that onto that project, again with the Father Christmas flying over the rooftop. Once again, showing you that you can use these on your box lids as well. Obviously that one's got like the black cardstock behind, but you could obviously cut into that and make a shaker with that too. So much possibility with this set. And then the last one that you've got in the bundle, which I think a lot of people have been commenting about, is this one, which is called your Arctic Friends. Again, look at that, onto like a little well, sort of like a standard card, but just using the bottom die cut to create the scene with the polar bears. And then you've got the scenes of the mountains stuck to the top. You've got a bridge card with this set as well. If you want to see Debbie's take on that, by the way, you can go back to this morning's Wake Up Call show, or this afternoon's Wake Up Call show, to see that. And just a few ideas for you there. So that's the full set that you're getting as far as the dies are concerned. If you're then going for the Showstopper as well, you get all these other goodies thrown in, but remember, we are limited stock on the Showstopper. So you've got your glue, your tacky glue is included in here. You're also going to get a set of your little A6 cardstock, precious gold, so 36 sheets in here, A6 size. You have got 4 different colours of those beautiful golds. 9 sheets of each in that set, so that is bundled in there for you. You're also going to receive your tea towel in this set too. So your tea towel is I'm not messy, I'm creative. Then you've also got 40 sheets of Centura Pearl, fresh white, and then you're going to get a little soupçon, a little tasting of the cardstock which is coming. So the Star Dream cardstock. In this set, you have got the copper, the black, and the opal. That is 285 GSM, absolutely stunning cardstock. There is much more of this to come in the coming weeks. So once you get this back, you can sample it yourself, see why you're going to love it. And then when we release more of the colours, you will be shopping for those, I have no doubt. But listen, talking of shopping, if you want to make sure that you bag this collection, it needs to be going into your cart and getting checked out. We have got less than 20 remaining of the Showstoppers. If you're just picking and choosing, again, you've got more stock there. And if you're just going for the collection on its own, you've got more stock. But if it's a Showstopper you want, less than 20. So fastest fingers first, let's get you to check out. And we will come back with some more inspiration, more of your questions as well. If you've got any, you can fire those in our way, and we'll meet you back here in just over 4 minutes' time.
Hey you, the CC crew, you show us what to make, what to buy, how to do. Hey you, the CC crew, Ben, Sarah, Craig, Debbie, Boogaloo. Hey you, the CC crew, carry on the programme as we all need you. Hey you, the CC crew, you keep us all company and we can't do with you. I thought that was really good. And I feel like I should go, wow, wow, wow.
The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing.
The inspiration, the products to make our own and make it our own.
I get so much inspiration and tips and tricks from everyone there at Crafters Companion.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
I like to watch Crafters TV as often as I'm free, and I always get new ideas each time, and it certainly helps kickstart my mojo.
That is why I love Crafters Companion, because they make me look like a better crafter and give me ways to do things that I haven't tried before.
I wouldn't be the crafter I am today without Crafters TV, so thank you.
Hi there, my name's Cooper. I'm also known as Cooperman by my friends on Crafters TV. I love Crafters Companion, even though my mummy spends more money on their products than my treats and toys. But she spends so much time crafting in her craft room, which means I get loads of treats. So thank you, Crafters Companion. Woof woof.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty program today and receive 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits to joining Club Inspire include special members-only sales, and you can receive discounts or exclusive access to products, and even free gifts. You will receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro that you spend. And the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. See if you can craft your way up to our ultimate Club Inspire tier, Platinum, where you'll enjoy the very best discounts and rewards that we offer. As you keep climbing through the club, you can actually reach Platinum Plus and even Platinum for life. The more points you collect, the more you will be rewarded within our amazing special Club Inspire community. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello everyone, Holly here again. I can't craft as I only have paws, but I thought you might like to see my favourite toy who keeps me company when my mummy is crafting. So here he is, Space Bear. He lives in space, but he comes to see me when Mummy is in her craft room using her crafters goodies that she loves and seems to get delivered every day. Just saying. Anyway, here he is, my favourite toy, Space Bear. Thanks again, everybody. Bye!
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for checking it out. Just a handful of those showstoppers left, so it really kind of is getting down to the last chance saloon to shop. Debbie Swanson says good morning from Ridgefield, Washington. And Gail Finelli says good morning from Wyoming. Hello, Wyoming. Hello, Washington. Stephanie Theodore says, I love the card Debbie just made, but then I love everything you make. So inspiring. And Debbie says, beautiful card. I'm not that excited about paper piecing. I tried at Crafterganza, but it didn't turn out very well, so this is a better way to do it.
Yes.
Absolutely. Stephanie Theodos, Ben, I showed my granddaughter Blake the picture she made in Craft Camp of her 3 dogs that Cece was kind enough to put on the show. That was yesterday morning. She said she was so happy and immediately told one of her friends. Well, that's brilliant. We're all about putting smiles on faces here as well, so that's lovely. It was the 3 lovely makes that Blake did. We'd love to see it. And Alex says, I'm having internet issues this afternoon, so we'll be quick. Ben, the blanket I'm making is made up of 90 rectangles, and I've just started number 38, so it will be quite a wait for a photo. Well, it will be worth the wait, Alex. It will be worth the wait when we see that. Right, we've got about 40 minutes or so left on the show. Anything else you want to ask about this collection? Any more questions you've got, fire them in. If there's anything particular that I can show you, then please feel free to get those requests in. But let's get over to Debbie. More importantly than ever now, if you want this showstopper, you do need to be very, very quick. We're heading down towards single figures now on the showstopper. Right, Debbie, what are we going to do next?
Okay, we're going to use the Arctic Frames, which is my favourite one. I love this one. It makes me really happy to craft with it. And there's just so many different things that you can do. So what I've done is I've took myself a piece of A3 cardstock and I've cut it to 14 inches and I've scored it in half at 7. So it's made me a 7-inch card blank. I've then scored in half at 3 1/2. So that's going to create our back piece. But what I've also done is I trimmed it. Well, this was, I think, our A3 cardstock, which is 11 and just over 11 3/4. And I've trimmed off to 7 inches piece, and it's this end piece that I want to use as a Z-fold card. So one piece of A3 card, and I've made it into a 7 by 7 inch card blank. And then this end bit is the piece that we're going to use for the bottom of our card. So with a Z-fold card, once you've got this bit here, like so, this piece here is exactly the same. So we're going to fold that piece back, but then you turn it over and rotate it there. And that way, when you're doing your Z-fold, it creates that part of your card. So it's a really simple technique to do, but looks so effective. It looks like you spent a long time on there. So what we want to do, because this is the way it's going to go, this is going to be the front of our card. So we're going to take our dies. So let's do the 2 dies here. We're going to use the polar bears to start with. We've got the little mummy and baby there. Or papa and baby. And we're just going to pop that at the top there. So I'm going to use it on the top because I still want to have almost like this platform here. So first of all, we're going to open our card out and we're going to use our low tack tape and just tape that down. So what you could do if you wanted to, just to make it straight, is fold both pieces over so you've just got the one piece. And then when you place it on here, you can actually see where it's straight. So onto here, if I need to come down one, that line and that line, I know that is really straight, and I also know where to line that up when I'm doing the other one. So we're just going to place that onto there and then put it through. All you need to remember to do is to undo the card. Because you don't want to send that through. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that the fold of my card is on my end. That way, when it goes through, it's not going to make any other indentation into my card. So we're just going to place those over the top and send that through the Gemini. Now they're a thin metal die, so they'll go through any of your die cutting machines. Just refer to your user manual. Really lovely to cut out. You can even put them through smaller machines as well. If you're just doing one thin strip that's no more than 3 inches, you can put it through your Gemini Mini. So once we've got that one out, we're going to take that one off. Now that's going to create that panel for us. So I'm just going to take my tape off of there. That one can just be pulled away. And then I'm just going to make sure that we take out our other section. So I say other section, we're going to take out all our bits in our dies. So I like to just give it a little pounce down, and then that should clear our dies. Perfect. And then what we're going to do here is place this one onto the next piece. So you can see here, we can take it from here. I'm now going to turn, well actually, might do that, there we go. Put it back on my mat. I'm going to place that there where I know it's going to cut, and I'm just going to take it to my mat, and then that way I know that where we're placing that one, so it's just on there, on the top there. So I know I've got that in the perfect position to go the rest of the way across. But what I do want to do, Ben, is I don't want, can you see this is my polar bear? I don't want my polar bear halved there. So I'm actually going to move it across. So across to there. So what will happen is my polar bear now won't get put in half. I'm not worried about this bit because I just want to make sure I've got that straight, and then I'm going to take that down in place. So this is all just about placement and where you're putting something, because this piece we can cut to size afterwards. So all we're going to do is again place the tape on and on that side, and then cut that one through. So just be mindful of any of the dies that you're putting through, and I'm going to take this one to this side just so this is hanging off my end here, so I'm not putting any indentation in. And then we can bring our boards in, place them on top, and then send that one through. Because you haven't got to worry about these hanging out at the end. It literally is a case of just placing those through. That will automatically just follow through with the card itself, or the boards themselves. So once we've got that one through, then you could either use your scissors or you could use your craft knife. So I'm just going to take this away, so like so. Take that one off. And with this one here, all I'm going to do is take my scissors, and we're just going to trim that one to that line, because that's just giving us another, oh, need not be tree off there. just giving us another piece. So then when we fold that, you've then got your full bear that's in view here, your tree's still intact, and it just gives you a different variation when it's put together. So just be mindful of where you're putting it on the actual design. And then what I would say is use your pens again. I'm going to use my Alpine Green and colour your trees in. Now what I would say is this tree here, so this one, when you colour it in, so let's just do a quick colour. I have got a finished one. So I'm just going to go down there with a quick colour. I think I used the different colours actually, but it doesn't matter. Oh, and I've gone over the star as well, but again, it doesn't matter. And then when you come in, just give a little flick into your tree and it'll just create those like branches. So just to give a little variation. Turn that over and colour it in on the other side as well. It's the only one you have to do it to because it's the one that's going to notice. So you just come up, and it doesn't matter, I'm just being really quick here, where I should just slow down a bit. There we go. So then that way, when you move that round, you've got your tree front that's showing on the front of your card as well. Oh, that way, sorry.
Yeah.
So can you see?
Yeah.
It's both, that tree is turning round, so there you go. And it's the only one that does that, so you don't need to do the others because no one's going to be looking like inside your card, but just the one that's turning round, do that too. And then I would say grab your grey pen, which I had somewhere, but it's disappeared, not that it matters, and just go round the polar bear to give it some shading. When you've done that, you'll get this one. So there's all our trees done like that. And you can see I haven't done the backs of these trees because you're not going to be able to see them, but I have done the back of this tree here because that's the one that's going to turn round when you open your card. So nice and easy, a nice little bit of colouring, and just literally brush your strokes in for your cardstock there. So we've got our base done, then we've got our card itself. Now what I did get was some papers that was, can you remember where this is from?
Watercolour Christmas.
Yes, well done then.
Oh, yes.
Watercolour Christmas, yes,
I love
absolutely.
that paper pad.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's absolutely stunning. It's just a really lovely pad. I mean, it's got the snowflakes on the other side, but I really loved this one. So we're going to stick these ones to our card. And then this one, we're actually going to cut through with the other design. So this is your mountain. So on the wake-up call, we did this card and made, in fact, I'll bring it over. We did this one here.
That's a stunner,
so we cut it into this card. I'm actually going to cut this into our patterned cardstock. So, and I'll let you decide what you think is best. So the first thing I want to do is to, oh, I've done it again. No, I have done it. No, have I done it right? Yes, that way.
Yeah. Oh, no, you said...
It's that way.
That way round, yeah.
I questioned myself then. Yes, so your square needs to be that way. So we're going to place that onto here. But again, like with the die here, we've moved it across. I want to do that as well. So I want to show you a little tip. We're going to place this over onto this side.
Okay.
And I'm going to pop that right onto the end there. So I'm squaring it off with the side of my card. Then let's grab some tape. And we're going to just take that in position like so, and we're just going to run that through. So that one onto there, but we're going to do something different, Ben, because I don't want this edge to cut.
Right.
So I'm going to bring it right down my board.
Ah, clever.
Okay, so we're going to bring it down to here, and we're going to place our plates on top of that then. So you'll be able to see
That's
whether
so inventive.
You're
I would never have thought of doing that. So clever. So clever.
So we're going to hover it over a little bit more because I don't want that to cut in.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to, a little bit more, I think. There we go. So when we cut that, make sure my boards are straight. There we go, like so. Because I've got this bit hanging on the edge, when we run it through, it's not going to cut that edge. So, and I don't want that edge cut for a reason, because we want to make our mountains longer. So I want them to go across that whole piece at the back. So let's just bring that one out. And then once we've done that, we'll just elongate it by then bringing that. And the same thing, as much as we're elongating it, so take that one off. So there's part of our mountains. Let's pop that to the side. take our bits out, and then all I need to do is the same thing, but I'm going to see where my die ends, which is there. We're going to place that onto that part there. And we're going to do the same thing, because this doesn't matter if it's cut this time, but we're going to hang this bit off the bottom, like so. So we don't cut the other end this time.
Yeah.
So we'll place that over there, and then we can run that one through as well. Now, the only tip that I will tell you to make sure you do is not to put, oh, I've just moved that, is not to put your paper end in first.
Yes.
I'm sure you wouldn't, but just in case, yeah, don't put the paper end in because that could wrap into the rollers.
Yeah. There's lots of lovely comments coming through. Thank you for showing us how to make these different styles of cards, says Susan. And Debbie says, wow, Debbie, so creative. I didn't know where you were going with this, but such a great idea.
And then we'll take that one away. And can you see, I've got a tiny little bit there that just needs a snip. Just that little bit there. And look at that. We've now made our smaller die and even bigger die going right across. So what I have then done is I've paper pieced all the pieces
I love that.
back in.
That looks so cool.
It's really cool. So, and all you have to do, I've just used our
satin mirror.
Yes, satin mirror card. I've cut that out again a couple of times, and then just place these back in. And all I've done is put them upside down and then just put some sellotape on them to hold them in place. So nice and easy. And then I've put a little bit of ink, of parakeet ink, all on the edges. So this is where I need you to decide is where or if we keep the top part or leave the top part. So just going to bring this one in. These are for our parts here.
Okay.
This one will go inside onto here to create those mountains. So we can either leave it like that, or we could bring in the top part and put that back in.
Oh, now.
So like so. That's probably the other one, isn't it? Let me just go to the other piece, because I've got two pieces here, one that I just did and one that I did before. That's the one. So we could either have that in like that, which creates those tops, or we could take that one away. What do you think?
Oh, I think I prefer it in.
I tell you what, let's put the card together first. So we'll put these bits in and then we'll decide.
Okay.
Let's let everyone at home decide.
Yeah, so do you want
in or out?
In or out, quick straw poll, let us know. In, out, or shake it all about. If you could let us know what you fancy. Now, just whilst Debbie is putting this together, don't scream and shout, but this deal has now
sold out. Oh my goodness.
We are just rejigging for a final deal. We'll put the details up on the screen and I'll take you all around that final deal in just a few moments' time. It's slightly different, but shop the day for the final deal.
And then we've got our edge here, and what I've done with this one, I have just created our piece that goes across here, like so. And I don't know where my other little edges have gone. They seem to have disappeared. We could always make some new ones, actually, so I'm not worrying about that.
I'm seeing lots of ins.
Ah, in, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I quite liked it in. I'm actually thinking maybe we should put it onto foam pads so it'll make it look like it's a little bit away from that background. So let's just place that one onto there.
Stephanie says, Ben, are you ready to give this a try? Yeah, we're doing it on Ben's Big Breakfast on Tuesday. Not.
Will it work on foam pads though, or the opposite way round? Because we need this.
Bit.
Yeah, but we need this flat because we've got another piece to put on it, which would make that a bit bulky. So actually, I think we could raise that one on top. No, it's not going to work.
No.
No. So we will just lay it flat and we'll put it in. So, well, the thing is, we could leave a little gap. I would just have to trim it down. So what about like that? Yeah. Oh, actually, that could work.
It looks snowy, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Let's do that. In fact, I'm going to do it the opposite way round. I'm going to bring in my guillotine like this, little bit of improv. We'll trim this piece.
We love a bit of crafty improv.
Absolutely. And then we will just pop that down here, and then that will give us enough to pop that up the top there. Yeah, so let's stick that one in first. So let's just bring in our dotty tape pen. onto there. But I do absolutely love these, Ben, because, you know, I know we're using that word a lot lately with our dies, but the versatility of these with the different concepts. And if you like a concept card, you're going to absolutely love these.
There's so much love coming through. Stunning, says Karen. Hi, Mary Pat, says morning from Montana. Wow, I joined in time to hear that it's sold out. Yes, but the good news is we've got a final deal on the screen. I'll recap that Showstopper final deal and tell you what's in it after this demo. Awesome technique, says Lisa P. Thank you for showing this. Great tip, Debbie, says Debbie. I would not have thought about hanging off the board either. And thank you to Rhonda, who says, I'm taking you all to the kitchen so I can make myself a much needed cup of coffee. Love to Create LC managed to get in before that first sellout as well, so she's got hers. She also bought tag dies and the Sanntangle Steampunk set. That was a lovely set from a few weeks back. Can't wait to craft with those top-bottom dies, though. It's such a versatile set, and again, what I've loved about this show and earlier on with Debbie as well is you're seeing all the different ways to use them, and there'll be plenty more as well. Oh, look at that. It's so good.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then all we need to do is to stick this part and this part. Do not stick your in-between parts because they're the bits that are going to open up. And again, we're just going to use our dotty tape pen. Let me just... no, haven't got one of them. I think we're going to run out of our dotty tape pen as well.
Do you want me to get... I can get you one of those.
Pens. Oh, yes, that would be very good.
2 seconds, caller.
We're literally nearly out. So just taking these extra, I'm going to be really careful in here.
Come to save the day.
Oh, we've got one of our older ones.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. They all work, all the same.
Straight to the drawer.
Absolutely.
There you go. Oh.
Thank you very much. There we go. So we're just going to make sure we've got plenty of tape. Are we actually out of our normal tape pens?
There's none in the drawer unless Jake's got like a secret stash
Jake
in the library.
To order some.
There's loads of the dotties in there, but not the straight ones. And that the replacement cartridge was the last one I could find in Studio One, so I might have to get some more. I'll give him a nudge after the show.
There we go.
Karen says the little gap looks like snowy mountains, and you could add some glitter in there maybe as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
and
a
I'm
bit of puffy snow.
Oh, puffy
You've
snow,
got it.
yes. I'm actually thinking as well, we could have done that side and we could have put that onto that side because that would really work as well. So, yeah, lots that you can be doing. Right, so once we've got to that, I am just going to, I don't know where my little panels have gone, but I seem to have lost them. So I'm just going to create a little panel here, which I think is, let's just get the right measurements and just trim those ones off with my guillotine to finish that off as well. So onto there, just where that line is. And then we know that that's 3.5 inches. So I'm going to come in at 3.5, so 3.25. And that one as well, 3.25. And that's just going to give me those 2 little tabs to stick onto there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, I did have a sentiment, so we will put a sentiment onto there as well. I love a Z-fold card. I remember actually Sarah went for a stage, didn't she? It was her favourite card.
It's like her favourite one, yeah.
Yeah, made them all the time.
We were doing that, you know, when we did the tour back in 2022, she was making 2022, nearly 3 years ago.
Is that when it was?
She was doing a Z-fold.
Wow.
So they had the VIP meet and greets before the actual show.
Yeah.
And every night for that, she was showing people how to make a Z-fold. So it was around about that time. She was literally making them all the time, wasn't she? Just showing like how, you know, simple, once you got the gist of it, it was to do like a basic Z-fold.
And then I've got a Christmas sentiment. I'm not quite sure what collection this come out of. I think it was just like, it might have even been Watercolour Christmas. You know where we had the Christmas sentiment and then all the word stamps to go with it. I think that's where it's come from. But you'll have your own sentiments to use. And I've just put Christmas there to put at the bottom in that same coordinating
Very pretty.
card. So just along there. like so.
I feel like we should do, I know we haven't done one for ages, I feel like at the end of this show we should do a vote and find out which of your makes the viewers like the best.
It'd be a tricky one, wouldn't it?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Jan won't mind, will you, Jan? I'm sure.
We're just going to pop a bow at the top there. And there we go. Let's turn that one round. And there we go. There's our Z-fold card with the beautiful polar bears. I love that. There we go.
That is another brilliant make, and I absolutely love that. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, Jan says go for it. Thank you, everyone, for the lovely, lovely comments coming through. We'll get the voting going in a second. Just before we do that, let me just show you what this final deal is for those of you that have just joined us. So we sold out of the original Showstopper. This is the final deal Showstopper. So basically, when this one goes, that is it. Just to reiterate, though, if you do just want the collection on its own, that is obviously still available. If you want individuals as well, they are available on their own. UK, EU viewers, that really applies to you. If you're in the US, you will pay tariffs. However, if you go for the final deal, you will get all the dies. So the Arctic Friends die set that you've just seen is going to be in your bundle. You're also going to get this one, which is on the rooftops, Father Christmas in the chimney. Then you've got this one, which is your Christmas Eve. I think a lot of people's favourite right there. And then you've also got the Candle-Lit Christmas too. To make this a Showstopper, you have got all these added elements, or a tariff-free Showstopper, I should say. So you've got your tea towel included. This one is I'm not messy, I'm creative. Then you're also going to receive a bottle of our tacky glue. I say it's our tacky glue. It's Collal tacky glue. But that is included in there. Then you've got your precious metals A6 cardstock as well. Precious golds, I should say. So you've got your 4 different colours in there, 36 sheets. And then you've got 9 sheets of each of those beautiful golds. And then you will receive a little soupçon, a little tasting of the Star Dream cardstock, which we're going to bring you more colours in very, very soon. You get 2 sheets of each of the colours there. So your copper, your beautiful opal, and then your black in there as well. 2 sheets of that. And then you've also got 20 sheets of this ivory cardstock. So ivory pearlescent cardstock, single-sided this one. So that replaces the Centurapol fresh white that we had in the other bundle. So that is the only difference. You get that instead of the white cardstock. So that is the final deal. Again, not huge amounts of stocks on that. So if you do want that, then you are going to have to be fairly swift. Don't wait for it to sell out again is all I would say. We're going to do a little vote. Oh, thank you.
Hello.
Do you want to display them?
This is strange, isn't it?
Yeah, we're on the wrong side, really. I feel like it's the wrong way round. Sorry, that's better. But I feel right. No, because that was always the way round. That's always the way. Yeah. Right. So.
Are we doing that as number 1? We're going
Whatever
backwards, but that's fine. Number 1. So number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2.
2.
I love that.
I like 2.
Number 3. Oh, I like that one too. Oh. So 1, 2, 3, and number 4. Love that one too.
Vote now for your favourite.
That's difficult, isn't
it?
it?
Really hard. So Jamie says between 1 and 4. I really like 3.
Yeah, see, I like 3, but this one, number 3. Yes, I like that one too. But I like
2.
that one too as well.
I would not like to call the winner of that. Get your votes in, and we will do the winner in about 4 or 5 minutes' time.
What you do need though with that is a paper pad.
You do need a paper pad.
Yes, you need an amazing paper pad because it's going to go with every single one of these.
What she said. Little segue there.
Shall I take these back? Or let's do 1, 2, 3, 4.
But yeah, make sure you remember which is which.
I'll leave them with you and then I'll go and sort out some more samples.
Excellent stuff. The paper pad, which Debbie brilliantly segued into there, is this one. It is the best one in the world ever. It's the nightmare. I keep calling it nightmare today. It is the night before Christmas. Is that a Tim Curry film? Tim Burton. Tim Burton. Getting it all wrong today. This is the night before Christmas. This is the traditional tale, not the one thought up by Tim Burton. Look, I just need to flick to this page here and you get a sense of how stunning this pad is. It's warm, it's cosy, it's It's a magical Christmas. This takes me back to when I was a little and you know, I love to experience the magic of Christmas. It has got that really beautiful, nostalgic feel, and it's one of those paper pads. Honestly, I look at this, and I know you're going to be using this for all of your makes, and you're going to be snipping into it. But you look at like the complete scene of these, and it almost makes you not want to like snip into these pads. I think potentially, I know this is obviously the showstopper for the US friends tariff free, but if you're in the UK or EU, I think you need to buy at least 2 of these, because one you're just going to want to keep really, so that you can just look at it and marvel at it. Father Christmas in all these different scenes. So I love this one when he's heading to the woodland.
I would definitely put that on my wall at Christmas.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you just wouldn't want to
It's beautiful.
cut into them, would you?
It's like framing a photograph, isn't it?
Yeah, that one again. I mean, where would you start to snip into that? You just wouldn't want to. My favourite one, I think it's the first sheet in the pad, and you'll see why in just a bit. But this again, there he is. Look at that, beautifully lit in that woodland scenery. Father Christmas again on his reindeer. This stunning scene. Look at him. I mean, it's just beautiful. And I will flick the B-sides for you as well, because I think it's really great to see the colours of the tartans and plaids that you're going to get here. This again, look at that, just silhouetted in the moonlight with the snow falling down. Just makes me feel totally Christmassy on the 25th of July. Here again, as he's just getting his sleigh past the little house there. And my favourite is that. It's like he's arrived on the set of A Christmas Carol for me. That it's got like
that's Miracle on.
Oh, on 34th Street.
34th Street, yes.
Yeah, it's just an exceptional paper pad. And then if I just quickly turn it around, look at all the beautiful patterns that you've got as far as the plaids are concerned. And I know these obviously, Debbie, will work absolutely perfectly as like, you know, mats and layers to go with the A-sides. But there's plenty of these that you'll be able to use not just for Christmas, right?
Oh, so much so, yeah. I mean, I would love a pad just of that.
Yeah.
Because I think that is a usable pad all year round. It's beautiful.
That's why, if budget allows, you absolutely need to multi-buy on this. So you get the 12 by 12 there. I won't flick through the 6 by 6 because it's just a shrunken down version of the 12 by 12, but that is included in this bundle. Then you're also going to get your A5 cardstock, which is basically, how many sheets is this now? Is it 10 of each, I want to say? Or was it, just count them, Ben. Oh dear, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it's 20, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 100 sheets. Right, so there's some missing out of that one. So it's 25 of each you're getting. So you've got glitter cardstock. I had 17 there. I think 17, that's really weird. So beautiful glitter, non-shed. You've got like your sort of ice white cardstock in here as well, 25 sheets. You've got your beautiful like metallic satin cardstock in here as well, in these 2 beautiful colours, and you get 25, oh look at that, 25 sheets of each of those. I'm just speeding along a little bit here because we've got a lot to get through in the last couple of minutes. You're getting a bag in here too, which says, I'm a crafter's companion. You're going to get a bottle of tacky glue, you're going to get a Harmony Quick Dry ink pad in your Spring Meadow, and you're going to get 4 rolls, I think it's 4, yes, 4 rolls of our double-sided Easy Lift tape. So that is everything that you need in that bundle for £48 or $68. It is tariff-free. Before we announce the result of the winner of the demo of the show, shall we have a look at some finished samples with Debbie?
Yeah, absolutely. They are absolutely gorgeous, and I do love them, and I'm so glad you love them. I'm glad we managed to get a few extras before they sold out for the tariff-free. But these are the sorts of cards that the design team have done with them, and you could be doing as well. There's a Z-fold card there with that rooftop one, which is beautiful. Another one there with the candles. Lots with the candles. I feel like I've lost some samples. Have I put them somewhere else? Probably. We've got I love this one. Look, a front stepper, which is amazing, and it's actually done as the Aurora Borealis. It's just so beautiful.
Yeah.
What about making a theatre style card like this at the top with the row of houses at the bottom? Another one there, and then this one I'm going to finish with because I think this is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I mean, it's just that theatre card showing all those elements. I think
Yeah.
you could probably use different dyes as well in that, and then those mountains in the background. Absolutely gorgeous. So many beautiful things that you could be making for them, and I can't wait to see what you do, because I'm hoping you just flood all of social media and we can look at them and sort of revel in your beautiful creations.
Well, Melanie Bruno says, what gorgeous cards. Kath Gorton says, there have been some amazing makes today. Stephanie Theodore says, beautiful. Pat Demarest says, gorgeous. And we do have a result. I can tell you that it is not... Is that the right way around, right? I've done that right. Yeah. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It is not number 1.
Oh.
It is not number 3.
Oh.
It's between 2 and 4. What's the winner? You'll find out after this show. No, not really. The winner, and it was a close run thing, 4.
I thought it was going to be number 2 then. You were grabbing number 2. It is rather lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a brilliant, brilliant make. I've got to tell you. If you want to go back... What's that?
Johnny said, I told you peaked.
Yes, that's true, isn't it? If you do want to see this being made, that was from Wake Up Call this morning, probably from about 10 minutes into the show, so you can go back and watch that. What a fantastic show. Thank you so much, everybody, for the lovely comments, for the questions, for the interaction. We've really enjoyed that, haven't we, Debbie? And we're back for more in just over an hour.
We certainly are, yes. It's Friday Night Live, so it's game time, it's more demos, it's going to be a lot of fun, so you'll definitely want to come back for that.
Yeah, it is a Christmas-themed game tonight, so gen up on your Christmas movies and know your Crafters Companion products. That's all I will tell you. We've got vouchers to be won. We've also got your Friday Night Fave, so if you've made any projects recently, you could be seeing your project featured for the chance to win bonus points. Someone's going to win their basket. We've got price drops, tariff-free, and all of the best deals from the week. It will be a fantastic hour and a half, so I do hope that you can join me and Debbie for all of the fun. Until then, get your baskets checked out. Check out our Christmas outlet sale as well, and we'll see you back here live at 5.